Governor of Plateau State and chairman of the Northern Governors Forum, Simon Lalong, has said Fulani Herdsmen alone should not be blamed for carrying out AK-47s, as farmers are also guilty of the same offense. Speaking on Channel's television program Sunrise Daily on Tuesday, Lalong said an investigation by the Nigeria Governors Forum also showed that farmers also carry AK-47 and other firearms for protection. According to him, when the farmers' Herdsmen crisis occurred in Plateau State, both Herdsmen and farmers were arrested with AK-47s. He said, "I am not justifying anybody carrying AK-47, but don't forget, in the course of our deliberations and investigations, it was not only Fulanis that were carrying AK-47, but even farmers are also carrying AK-47. You've already you are justifying it, so don't tell us that we should not think that you are justifying it. You are not the one to tell us what to think and not to think. You've already justified it." He said farmers are also carrying AK-47 because when you talk about them, it is just a proliferation of arms with respect to guiding and everybody trying to protect himself. We shouldn't allow people to have self-defense, self-help. When they talk about AK-47, I have not seen anybody talk about that. But at the same time, there were farmers' Herdsmen clashes here. We arrested people. Farmers were holding AK-47 and the Herdsmen were also holding AK-47. So if you want all of them not to hold AK-47, you must put deliberate effort towards curtailing the influx of light arms, and secondly, to also find ways of taking these people away from their old ways of farming and then introduce them into the modern system. The governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, said Herdsmen were compelled to wield AK-47s and other firearms for self-defense. He also stated that it would be difficult to ban open grazing if alternatives are not provided. First of all, you must provide an alternative. You don't wake up today and say, no, you can't do poultry. If you say you are not going to do poultry, those into it will ask, what alternatives are you giving us? This has always been my point. Open grazing is out of fashion, but what do we do as an alternative? We must be able to teach people the modern way of animal husbandry and also sensitize and sensitive to them before they understand. Otherwise, if you just wake up tomorrow and say you ban it, it will be difficult. To be honest with you, it will be difficult to implement because not everybody will understand, Lalong said. Nigerians, we've heard him. He said not only Fulani Herdsmen do carry AK-47, but farmers as well. Not that he's trying to justify it, but the truth is what he's trying to tell Nigerians. Okay, and like I said, he has already justified what he said or justify them. So you need to allocate your ancestors' land for grazing to them because no Plateau citizens' land was offered for Herdsmen in Plateau, Mr. Rightman. Why are those northern governors making unfounded excuses to justify this AK-47 carrying Fulani herders? Can Governor Landlock tell the world how many farmers in his state that carries AK-47 rifles when going to their farms? And since his claims has indicted the Governors Forum, Nigerians, we want a quick clarification from the chairman of the forum before these unguided utterances of some of these governors finally push the nation into the brink. Governor Lalong's claim means he and other well known to him are actually the people distributing these AK-47 rifles to the herders across the country. The international community should put on the watch list for justice to prevail for life of he has sponsored their death by his actions. Are you now advocating that we should all be carrying AK-47 so that we can be equally blamed? You are supporting evil to get noticed by your king maker. Continue and let's see how far that will help your administration. As in, I'm tired of this country. What a useless leaders we have in this country. It's better let everyone carry AK-47. Let government legalize it. My first time hearing that farmers have AK-47, the way the Nigerian leaders of today tells lies, I think the devil will start to learn from them. They're justifying it now, and don't blame only them. Don't blame only the, what is it called, the Herdsmen. That's what he's trying to say. Big man, yet you see a slave to remain in power, spewing out purulent talk to please his slave master at the detriment of his own people that he has been elected to protect. Have you observed that these northern governors and their people are speaking with one voice, irrespective of the political parties they belong? Yes, they believe in their agenda than political parties, but our people in the south will keep fighting themselves everywhere over PDP and APC. Southern governors and their apologies, over to you. Mr. Landlong, it's unfortunate this is coming from a man whose people have suffered much casualties in the hands of Fulani herdsmen. This is really, really sad. Very, very unfortunate. How many herdsmen have been reportedly killed by the farmers? I hope that one day youth will stand up and rid this country of these empty-headed entities ruling us, or perhaps break this prison and let everyone go home. This is madness. If it is true and not some political lie, why won't they when you can not protect them as a governor? And come to think of it, have they killed any S-man with it? Your cowardice, I mean, Excellency. With all the treatment Fulani herdsmen meted out to your people in Plateau, Lalong, you are unfit to occupy public office. As a matter of fact, you have wasted the mandate that was freely and collectively given to you. He's justifying it, and he's telling, oh, I am not justifying it. So if you are not justifying it, so what are you doing? You are complimenting them. This one's brain has been fried. They have been justifying herdsmen carrying AK-47 rifles, and because of increasing backlash, they want to now rope farmers in. We all know how herdsmen have been killing farmers. They have unleashed their cattle to graze in farmlands, and when farmers talk, they shoot them. They even videos where they were cutting yams into pieces so that their cattle can be fed. They will not see anything wrong about that, and they will tell you it is not possible to ban open grazing. You have to provide a place for them. Yeah. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's now have your take on this. Thank you.